amplification, amplification, amplification.
It's making something stronger or louder so that it can be heard or seen more clearly. Here is a sample sentence. The new microphone system provided significant amplification to the singer's voice, allowing it to be heard clearly across the entire auditorium. In this example, amplification refers to the process or effect of making something, in this case, the singer's voice, louder and more powerful.
Amplify, amplify, amplify.
This means to make something stronger or louder so that it can be heard or seen more clearly. Here is a sample sentence. The concert organizers used powerful speakers to amplify the sound of the band, making it audible from across the entire festival grounds. In this example, amplify means to make something, in this case the sound, louder or more intense.
Amuse, amuse, amuse.
This word means to make someone happy or entertained by doing something fun or interesting. Here is a sample sentence. The clown's silly antics managed to amuse the entire audience, including my skeptical sister.
Analogy, analogy, analogy.
It's when you compare two things that are different, to help people understand one thing by relating it to something else they already know or can imagine. Here is a sample sentence. The teacher used an analogy to explain complex mathematical concepts by comparing them to real-life situations, making it easier for her students to understand. In this example, analogy refers to a comparison between two things that are not alike, but share some common characteristics, helping to illustrate or clarify a point.
Analysis, analysis, analysis.
Breaking down something into smaller parts to understand how they fit together and what they mean as a whole. Here is a sample sentence. The team conducted an in-depth analysis of the company's financial data to identify areas where costs could be reduced. This sentence demonstrates how the word analysis can be used in context, showing that it refers to the process of examining and interpreting data or information to gain insights or make informed decisions.
Analytical, analytical, analytical.
This means looking closely at something, breaking it down into smaller parts to understand how they fit together and what's really going on. Here's a sample sentence. The detective was known for her analytical mind, which allowed her to piece together seemingly unrelated clues and solve even the most complex crime. In this sentence, analytical describes the detective's mind as being able to break down information into smaller parts, examine them closely, and draw logical conclusions.
Analyze, analyze, analyze.
To break something down into smaller parts, look at each part closely and understand how they fit together to make the whole thing. Here is a sample sentence. The detective spent hours analyzing the evidence to piece together the events of the crime. In this sentence, analyze means to examine and interpret information or data in order to understand its meaning or significance.
Ancestor, ancestor, ancestor.
A person or group that lived before you and from whom you come. Here is a sample sentence. The elderly woman was proud to be the descendant of a famous explorer who had traveled the world centuries ago, making her his direct ancestor.
Anchor, anchor, anchor.
It's something that holds or keeps something else steady so it doesn't move around. Here is a sample sentence. The ship's anchor was dropped into the calm waters, securing it in place as the stormy weather passed by.
Anecdote, anecdote, anecdote.
It's a short, interesting story about something that happened to someone or a group of people. Here is a sample sentence. The professor's anecdote about accidentally setting off the fire alarm in his first year as an instructor had everyone in the auditorium laughing. In this example, anecdote refers to a short, amusing story or account that is often humorous and lighthearted.
Angular, angular, angular.
This word describes something that has sharp, pointed corners or edges, rather than being smooth and curved. Here is a sample sentence. The modern art sculpture had angular lines and sharp edges that added to its edgy, avant-garde style.
Animate, animate, animate.
This word means to give something life or energy, making it move or work properly. Here is a sample sentence. The animated movie brought the characters to life in a way that was both entertaining and engaging. In this sentence, animated means given the appearance of being alive or having a personality.
Animation, animation, animation.
It's the process of making things move on screen, like pictures or characters that aren't really moving in real life. Here is a sample sentence. The new Disney movie was a huge success, thanks to its stunning animation and lovable characters. This sentence demonstrates how the word animation can be used in context to refer to the process or art of creating motion pictures or cartoon.
Ankle, ankle, ankle.
It's the lower part of the leg just above the foot. Here is a sample sentence. She twisted her ankle while playing soccer and had to be helped off the field.
Annex, annex, annex.
This word refers to adding something, like a building or a piece of land, to an existing place or group. It's like making something part of what already exists. Here's a sample sentence. The government annexed the disputed territory, incorporating it into their country's borders. In this example, annex means to take control of and add to a larger entity, in this case a country, often by force or through a formal agreement.
Anniversary, anniversary, anniversary.
It's a special day that marks 1 year since something important happened, like a birthday or a big event. Here's a sample sentence. The happy couple celebrated their 10-year wedding anniversary with a romantic dinner and weekend getaway.
Announce, announce, announce.
To tell people something officially, so they know about it. Here's a sample sentence. The company will announce its quarterly earnings on Friday at 10 a.m.
Announcement, announcement, announcement.
It's when someone tells others about something that is happening or has happened, often to many people at once. Here is a sample sentence. The company made an official announcement to its employees about the upcoming merger with another business. This sentence demonstrates how the word announcement can be used in context, referring to a public statement or declaration made by someone, in this case a company, to inform others of something significant.
Announcer, announcer, announcer.
Someone who tells people about events or news, usually over a loudspeaker or on TV radio. Here's a sample sentence. The charismatic announcer introduced the contestants and explained the rules of the competition to the live audience.
Annoy, annoy, annoy.
This word means to feel irritated or bothered by something or someone. Here is a sample sentence. The constant buzzing of the fly in my ear was really annoying me.